Hey everybody, welcome back to the part 2 of my day in the life video. I am super excited. I believe that we're going to finish it up today. I've been keeping it pretty simple as much as I can possibly keep it simple so I can get it done. I do have quite a few pages, and I might actually have one more page after this. I might go one more. I believe... Oh, I do need to print out one more picture. Or maybe I'm done. I'm not positive. I can't remember. I do have a picture of my son, so maybe I have one more. Anyways, so yeah, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, possibly 12 pictures or 12 pages. So some might be being like, well, there was only 9 cards. So what I ended up having to do was scan one of my 4x6 cards into my scanner. I wanted some different colors anyways, so I scanned it and redid it. I mean, you can kind of tell, like, this is one of them. Like, you can kind of tell, but for the most part, it works. Nothing's perfect. So it, works as much for me. So that is what I'm working on. So far, it has come together. This is what I'll link, or I'll put up in the eye up here, my last process video. I have went ahead and placed my pictures this time and actually my cards. I've already done that part so that I didn't have to stop this and all that kind of stuff. So now we're just going to embellish and get all this done for you guys. So, if you are squeamish, I do have one picture of me giving plasma. What I'll do is I will just in case, I know there's some people that are squeamish, so I'll just put a die cut over it. So that picture, I forgot about that. So yeah, so let's get started. I'm going to put you on fast forward as I keep on going. And yeah, we'll get there. All right, friends. So we are starting off where we left off. This is a picture of our house. I take this picture literally every single time I do like a day in a life or a week in a life, because our house changes so much. And this week, as you can see, there is still snow on the ground on March 9th. There we go, March 9th. We had just had a little bit of a storm, and so where the grass doesn't get much sunlight, there is some snow still left there. So I always love taking pictures of the front of the house and like how it changes and like the car changes and, just different things in just a few short months. When I do week in a life, you're going to see on how much our house changes, and then it literally changes within a month after that, because things grow here in Michigan and our houses are forever changing pretty much. So this is just one thing that I like to do. I don't have many pictures of my childhood house. And I think that it will be just fun for my kids to look back at. So next, I am going over to the next page. And here I was using 2 4x6 pocket page. So I am just trying to keep that consistency going on this side. So I'm just putting 2 3x4s on that page, as you can see, with some glue. Embellishing real quick. These 2 are just me doing some work. I've picked up a lot of freelancing jobs since COVID, and that is one of them. And then my son taking a break during his virtual learning, and obviously being on those darn electronics. But there's a lot to say about this picture, just him and his environment, those, LED lights that every kid, I think, has in their room now. And I think it'll be just a good representation of him to remember when he gets older. So here I am. I am actually, I believe, looking through that kit again I had for, what was it? Paper Person. I didn't find anything. So as you can see, I moved on and put just another one of those circle ones. Me just checking off those boxes and moving on, because that one I had a lot of stuff to talk about. So no room for embellishing. My oldest is now back to his afternoon classes. Oh, I switched over there real quick. I didn't want that one of my arm out there for too long. But now it is time for pickups and all that kind of stuff and drop-offs. My oldest going to a basketball practice. I believe that it had just started, so we are just kind of getting into the flow of things. But he goes immediately after school, so we drop him off, for basketball practice. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's just still getting used to practicing every day. It's just his first team that's ever practiced every single day, or had a game every single day, so he's kind of just getting used to that. And meanwhile, it was a gorgeous day, so my husband, myself, and my little one went on a walk, and it's one of our favorite things to do. And the little guy was also getting ready for his basketball kind of games, since everything was delayed this year. Usually that is in the winter, so everything was kind of crammed in since everything got delayed on the COVID side. So he was practicing his dribbling, and we just went for a nice good walk while the oldest was at basketball practice. There we go. Moving on. I had a story for this picture, but didn't have 2 pictures for it. So here I am going through those old Becky Higgins. Oh, nope. Actually, I grabbed that today. The, 3x4 card from the kit, from the Today stickers. So I won't have, or the Today side. So I won't have that one for the next one, but I was okay with it because it matched that red like perfectly. But yeah, just a nice reminder of, sometimes dinner happens in the car this day, because immediately after basketball practice, my oldest had to be dropped off at baseball practice. So for a while he was on 2 basketball teams and a baseball team because of COVID and taking everything out. Everything got, like I said, kind of got smushed together. So there's that. Moving on to my meal of the day. I was exhausted by the time we were done with this day. So it was cereal for dinner for me. And I think there's a picture somewhere else that I cannot remember, that needs to go there, but I didn't want to waste a whole piece of paper. It's still not in that album. I need to do that. And I seen that I just didn't embellish. I wanted to embellish this one, and I forgot to mark those off. So. Okay, so I am pretty much done with this project. I have one more picture that I need to get in here, but I don't want to waste a whole piece of photo paper for one picture. So I need to finish up the project life of this week that this is in. So as you can see, I have it started, like I just have the card in there. So this is going to be the project life of the week that this is in. And then it will go into the day in the life, and then we'll just keep on going with project life. That's pretty much how I'm working mine. I'm not putting them into separate things. I'm just slipping them right in. Week in a life. Now, since I've seen on how much I've done for day in a life, might be a little different. But we'll see on what I do. Okay, so here we go with my title page. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out this. I don't have stamps that would fit into there. My stamps, I don't have very many alpha stamps, so mine are pretty big, and that would go over that. So as I collect stamps here and there, I will probably go back and redo some things. I just don't have a March stamp. I don't have something that I like right now. So eventually, maybe I can get through some thickers and find something. I'm not sure, but as of right now, we're leaving this because I just still need to put March 9th here. And then we start out here with the morning and my wake up, what time I kind of wake up, get the boys ready for school, and get my little guys. So my big one happened in between this morning, and I didn't get that. And then my little one goes off to school. Then we go to a workout, at least on this day. Normally I don't stop for coffee on Tuesdays. I only allow myself to stop for coffee on Wednesdays. But it looks like I did that here. This page I always love taking a picture of our home in different seasons, different times. Because I don't have many pictures of my homes, especially not the outside of my homes. Some obviously inside, because we were in there when they would take the pictures. So I like just taking it how the whole house, like this will like come up, like there's so much ferns over here. This will be super green here, and there's flowers here. Grass will obviously be green, no snow. The trees will fill in. It's just like, it's going to look so different from the next time I do the day in a life. So I will take this picture again. I just thought that this was good. Also, you know, ever switching cars. This is actually a brand new car. Brand new to us, I should say. So I kind of like that that part of our lives was in there. Then we move on to our afternoon. And of course, on March 9th, my kids, at least my oldest, was definitely still virtual. So this day is going to look a lot different than probably the next day I choose, or Ellie chooses, I guess, to say. But yeah, so there's that. And then this is just a picture of me giving plasma. I covered up for squeamish people. Then taking my son to basketball. This has been an ongoing little thing that we were very proud that he made the team. So this was his first week of practices and him kind of getting into the groove of things. And yeah, but it was a gorgeous, gorgeous day out for like the first time. It was like 60 degrees. So we took my little guy out on the trails right by my son's school, and had a little walk with him, and he just dribbled the entire time because that's something he loves doing. This is where the photos kind of got sparse, is in the evening. I tapered off a little bit. I do, like I said, I do have one more, but just a blurry picture of my kid. He got McDonald's because we were bebopping from basketball practice, which is what I forgot to get, is a baseball practice. Basketball at 4:15, baseball at 6. So then he got some McDonald's in between because I was exhausted by the time I got home. And yeah, we still had to go back and pick him, the oldest one, back up at 8 from here. So we just had cereal, and my husband ended up getting some dinner, which I said here, but I got to get the picture though. So that is my day in a life, my first day in a life. Ooh, phone just dropped. My first day in a life. It was a little bit different. Like literally everything that you see here is from the day in a life kit because I don't have a ton of supplies. I just started doing this again. I have like script stickers and a few chipboard stickers and that kind of stuff. But you see, like, I don't have many stamps. I don't have a ton of inks. Yeah, it's just, I don't have a ton. I'm starting to build my stash, but it's expensive. So yeah, I just don't have a ton. So I just used exactly what the kit. You can see I did throw in a couple different things. Oh, this one actually too. But not much. Oh, and then I did have a kit from, that I just bought from Paper Person, I believe, and threw that in there. But yeah, most of all of this is from the Day in the Life kit. So now I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with all of these still. I'm just going to put them off to the side and maybe they'll just make their ways through Project Life. So thank you guys all so much for being here, and I hope you love this. And I do realize I'm super sorry if I've lost some footage. My camera was going in and out today. I don't know what was happening, but thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys in the next one.